Okay. Let's see. Okay. If anybody is in the room, can you guys see the link that I just posted? Oh no. Well, it's not going to work because I just put it up there and you're not seeing it. Okay, how about now? Can you see it? Can you see it, Lexus? Oh no. I don't know why. Uh I'm copying and pasting it. I don't understand. Let's see. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, let me try to type it in. Okay. Okay, can you guys see it? I just typed it in again. Is any of my messages like coming through there on the chat? Let's see. This is crazy. I've never had this issue before. That did it. Oh, but not the link though, right? The link didn't go through. Did the link come through or just this? Oh no, I don't know what to do. Let me right, but you don't see the link at all? You don't see the link in the comment section? Let me see if I can text him. Well, see, because I don't know if I can do it because I don't have StreamYard on my phone. But let me see what I can do. If I can like text him the link. Okay, give me just a second, guys. Let me see. Maybe I can email him or text him the link. So give me just a second, you guys. I hope that'll work, but I'm not sure. Let's see. My very first interview, and it's all messed up. Let's see. Because I'm having to type this in and hope that he gets it. Oh, wait a minute. Shoot, I separated that. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay, did you get that, Ryan? Nature freak conjure. No. Yeah, exactly. That freaking nature. I know it. I know it. There he is. Okay. Oh.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
Do you know how stressed out I am right now? Did you get the
How come
link?
I can't see the comments?
You can't see the comments?
Oh wait, no, I can. Wait, chat. No. Comments, okay.
Okay,
All right, no, yeah. If I have to take I may have to take 2 minutes to step away during this cast because had to order food because I've been sitting here trying to do this timeline all day, and I'm waiting on videos and all types of stuff. And yeah, while people are
Well,
mocking me on Bigo.
I kind of understand how you feel because I was trying to do a couple things myself and I was getting frustrated because I couldn't find nothing.
What's up, Lex? Yeah, so well, the thing is, I know somebody has the video. It was sent to me, and because I wasn't really familiar with Instagram, I didn't know somebody could unsend something.
Yeah.
I never knew that, so I wish I screen recorded it, but it was him laying down in a tent. He was staring at the camera, and he said, "I had to I sacrificed a baby before." Like,
Have any of
if
you
I
guys
could get,
seen that
if
video?
I and I went live on Instagram, and did I post it? I don't know if I post. No, I didn't. I deleted it because I didn't want to get it. I just needed one person to send that clip. I needed that clip back. I really need that clip.
Somebody has to have it though.
But I
Somebody.
wanted to ask you: have any of you looked like where do you think he was in about like around 2010, 11? Because
Mm.
I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I have a theory in my head, and I'm not the type of guy that like I don't listen. I know some people when they have a theory in their head, they want to like do it on their own so they can go to the police and look all like amazing. But I need help, so I'm
Right.
looking at theories here that it's just some things that really like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Something popped out to me today, and it's kind of creepy. You know, to the most part, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Uh,
have you tried
I
reaching
want
out
you.
to his brother?
I want to. Oh, does any of you know where Nature Boy may have resided from the year 2010 and 11? Because regardless of anything, I could. This is a long stretch, but it's odd. But I found I'm just whatever. I really don't care because this is not. I don't
Watch
know
what
if I
you
want to say
say.
it. Yeah,
No, don't
yeah.
say it. No.
No, I'm just saying, like, does anyone know where he lived around 2010, 11, where he may have? Uh,
Lexus, do you think you could find out?
I don't know.
We could find out.
It's a
One way or
long
another.
stretch theory. This is the long stretch theory that I had because
Uh,
so Jerry
Shay
Penn's in New
said
York, right?
New York. She says that
When
New York,
when
I
did
think.
he? And he lived in Philly, right? Not Philly. Wait, New York, and I mean New Jersey. Why am I thinking Philly? All right, New Jersey.
And it was with his first baby's mother. And
In New
Lexus said,
York.
hold on a minute. She's going to try to find out. Hang on just a second. And we don't want to keep you too long. I know it's late. I know you're tired and you need to eat.
No, I'm fine. I gotta get this. It's 2010, 11.
Yeah, so let Lexus see if she can find out for you. And if not, I can see what I can find out because I have another person on here that I talk to and she knows it all. She knows everything. And I reached out to his brother the other day to see if like he could answer a couple questions for me. And he said, yeah, he said, I know it all. And I said, okay. I said, well, can you answer some questions for me? He said, yeah, for $500. I'm like, I'm not going to give you $500. I don't even get paid, myself.
No, I not listen. I know. I don't go. I mean, I needed information, and you've been so kind. I mean, with what's going on in my personal life and everything, you've been so kind. So, I deal with YouTubers that are genuine. That's like it. Certain people, you just I
Oh,
try to stay away from certain people. I stick around. But
yeah. Well, you're always welcome over here because my people love you.
well, I'm trying
Really
to.
do.
I mean, I just. This is a long shot theory, but it's not even about like it doesn't matter anyway. I mean, what I'm just trying to figure out is does the letters HM or WH resonate with anyone? HM or WH? So something that looks upside down, it would spell HM. But if you look at it the other way, it looks like it's
Mm,
HM, WH. And then the other way, upside down, is HM.
yeah.
I don't know if that sounds familiar to anyone. Uh, but
Lexus, were you able to find out anything yet?
I figured it's New York. I just didn't know what part of New York. I know he was in Jersey and other places, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and he was probably likely with his first child's mother. I don't know. Is she the one that he beat up real bad? The first one? Oh no, she's the second one, isn't she?
That's he doesn't what's funny is he has so many addresses. I don't look into the old wives. I was looking in like I I just feel bad because when Nature Boy gets taken down,
Mm-hmm.
his people they don't understand what it means to be an accessory to the fact. It
Mm-hmm.
does not matter if you were at the house and Nature Boy did something with that baby. You will be charged as an accessory and you will go to prison for murder. And trust me, you don't want to go to prison in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me on that one. Their guards, the guy, and if any ex members of Carbonation hear this, you're better off to come forward now because
Right, and that's
listen, listen. In Puerto Rico, if a baby goes missing, it's supposed to be reported within five. I mean, if not missing, if a baby is after 5 months is not reported, it's a crime. So right now, you have to register it as how it died after 5 months in Puerto Rico. It's a law.
mm-hmm.
You just look it up. So the baby died, they said, at birth, and guess what? It was never reported. So yeah, there you go. That's one of the good things that they're working on. But the thing is that video. I gotta get that video. I already have the other one. And the thing is what I'm telling you is what Nature Boy knows that his time is coming. And Alicio Bishop, he also goes by Alicio Lee. He's been
Mm-hmm.
evicted in Atlanta. He's been evicted 6 times in Georgia. The
Mm-hmm.
guy has so many aliases, and what and he's been uh the information on this guy. He's just a crackpot.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you guys know what I meant when he's reliving and redoing what he experienced,
Yeah.
and it happened in Jersey Shore, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, what I was telling you guys. So Jersey Shore, think about that tropical. Think about what he's doing. And then with the priests and the bishops and what they did to him,
Mm-hmm.
sodomizing him, he's sodomizing women. Sorry to say that word. If it offends any of you, I do apologize, but it's the truth,
Oh,
you
they know.
know.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what I keep saying too,
In
that
Newburyport, Virginia, he also resided there. Philadelphia, he
he's
also
from
resided
LA.
in. He resided in Atlanta, 6 different. Yep, she's right. And one other one was William. Is it William Point or Williamsburg, New Jersey?
Mhm.
William. I have it right now so over here.
So we need to
New
figure
York.
out, and we also need, like, couldn't they go in and like question her and say, "Hey, where's your baby at? Where's your proof of like that it passed away?" Or
Yeah, you never know. But
I
guys,
mean,
listen. This is not even a. This isn't even about carbonation. This is just a theory,
mhm.
and I don't really care if you guys spread this theory. It's whatever. But It's really boggling my mind. But in in 2010 to 2011, if you guys study, and listen, this is a long shot, but something creeped out. It was very creepy today. I got some information on who he is, and I saw a woman's name. It was like a that popped up as an associate of his from Philadelphia, and she was a sex worker in the adult escort lane. Her name was Shanna Gilbert. Now, if any of you listen to me, go right now, because I've been reading nonstop to try to figure this out. Go right now and look up the Long Island serial killer and look at how these women were disregarded on and where they were disregarded and the time frames 2010 and 11. And now the case is cold.
Ooh.
Now think about this. He has a location, and the name Shanna Gilbert is from Philly. He also lived in Philly. And it popped up under him as a known associate. She's one of the girls that were murdered from the Long Island serial killer. And to this day, that person hasn't been found. They believe he's white. They believe he's black. They don't know. They don't know. Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
looking.
And there was a baby. And there was a baby too. So I'm praying not, but
Yeah.
I swear to you, like I'm very, very like, even though I may get mad times and cuss and I'm very about like, well, my heart and my spirit and I'm like writing things down today. I'm like WHHW, and then I'm like the name 2010 and 11. He lived over there. Where were the bodies disregarded? By the shore, and then in the woods by the shore, like the tropics. And I'm like, all right. And then they stopped. Where'd he go in 2012 now? Like, you guys, I really don't care how if there's a serial killer is found, but if you guys think I'm crazy for thinking that, just think about if this girl's name, which I'll send you a screenshot privately, I'm not sending it for everyone. Shannon Gilbert is known to know Alicia Bishop, age 38.
Ooh.
And this has happened as they believe that this guy has been doing it. 10 women have been murdered. There was a baby, I believe, murdered. But just think about the timelines. And do you ever think that maybe this whole cult thing was because there was never no DNA left? So could this whole cult thing be like his way of just evading authorities? Didn't ever think. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy tonight, but I'm digging deep. And why did her name come up? And she's one of the victims that were murdered. But they believe that victim that was murdered didn't have anything to do with the other women. That's what the police believe, being murdered there. But how does he know her? And he was in the sex thing.
Yeah. And you could be onto something. You could be
That
on.
is so creepy. Imagine that, because they have been looking for the Long Island serial killer. Imagine if he just did that as a front and his carbonation. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm right, I don't know. Somebody call it in. You can go be the superhero. But I just want to tell you that this is a theory. I'm not a conspiracy. Guys, look it up. Like, the timelines. They think he was striking for 20 years. And I was thinking to myself, even where was I 20 years ago? God, I'm his age. I would have been 19, 20. I mean, this is right above when he was done with being a foster child, when he was raped by white priests. And the women were mostly, I think were there any black? I don't know if they were all black. They were all white. I don't know. Well, I know his victim, not his victim, but the victim was white. I'm on there. I'm like, oh, can you hold on?
Yeah.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
All right. Can you just give me one moment? I'll be right back. I gotta run to the door.
Yeah.
I just don't know, guys. Look this story up. Just tell me if I'm crazy. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I don't know. I'll be right back.
Okay. See. Yeah, he's been all over the place, you guys. He's been everywhere. It doesn't make sense. And the thing with the alleged sacrifice, baby sacrificing, I don't understand like why they can't just send somebody in there and say, "Hey, where's your baby at?" I think if for let the country and Danae says, "Does anyone remember that man he lived with right before he left the country?" No. He has been all over the place. Literally. Yeah, wait a minute. Let me see. Yeah, that name sounds familiar too. I just looked that up too. John. Yeah, I saw that name. Let's see. Oh wow. Yeah, I wonder if he was like somehow, you know. Okay, John was a suspected serial killer. Did they ever put him in jail for that? Like charge him with it?
I apologize.
Oh no, you're fine.
Man.
So,
Um, but also, right? They said that I don't know if you guys think I'm crazy, but John, that they don't, it was never proven. John Bitroff his DNA was only found in 2 victims. You got to look into it. And then there was what's a burlap sack? Isn't that something that they used out in the tropics? They say the serial killer used a burlap sack. It just creeps me out. Like, I'm thinking about everything. I don't know. I know.
And his name
the
was affiliated with her.
The name came up as I will send you the screenshot.
Oh, wow.
It comes up as Shayna Gilbert, but like the name Shayna Gilbert, and then I looked up the name Shayna Gilbert, and then it was connected with L.I. serial killer.
Oh,
So wow. I don't know. John was suspected, but they only found his DNA, and they never could prove it. So did you guys read the new news that the DA reopened the case, the cold case? The district attorney, the new one, the lady. I didn't write down her name, but she reopened the case. So it went from cold case to now they're searching. And it's just funny how he lived in Philly. She's from Philly. And they're both in the sex. It's just too much. Not to overlook.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, and sometimes crimes could be solved in the weirdest ways. You never know. Like this whole thing could be a ploy to cover up. Maybe he's that demonic. You never know.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely demonic. So what do
they're saying she drowned, but how did she drown? You never know how she drowned. You could have stuck her face in the water. Like I saw that too, but she drowned. But she was a sex worker and has an affiliation with Eligio Bishop. That to me stuck out. If you guys are truly like think about it. You got to look at every angle, because just think about it. If the priest did that to him, he could have been mad, and then he went out there and he's like, "Let me get this knowledge," and because serial killers are they're known to be very narcissistic. Study Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy. I've been like studying this stuff for a long time. I read a lot, so I don't know.
Yeah.
The psyche of these people, I'll never understand. It creeps me out though, because imagine if he was case closed, we would have a big win. Wow.
So what started you on wanting to bring down cults? Like
Well,
what got you?
what I saw my mother go through.
Can you like I don't know if you want to talk about that a little bit, but can you like elaborate a little bit on like, because we saw the video that like you posted, but then we couldn't hardly hear it. And so we were like, oh no, like we couldn't hear it. And so we were hoping to like get some clarification like on what you went through and how it affected you.
Okay. So somebody called me. I just want to say this. Somebody called me today and they let me listen to a live that was going on in Vigo with Neil TV.
Uh-huh.
And he said they were all talking about how, oh, that white boy Ryan, he never took down his dad. He just snitched on him. And that's how the cult went down. He's a snitch. Yeah, that's what they're saying. You guys are of no help. And if you support Neil TV, then you should pretty much unsubscribe, because he's a sad piece of work. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you something right now. It was hell. It was complete hell. He had complete control. People, just like the news story said, whatever he said, people would do. People feared him like he was a god. People feared him like he was God's man, and if they judged him, they would die this sin unto death. All these weird, crazy sins. So people believed that, yeah, he was a demon or this and that. No, he's just like Alicia Bishop, controlled by the devil.
Yeah.
I believe they're controlled. This is a system we don't like. And what I was watching with my father is that control and the power and the greed. And he just, like, we lived in a commune, same type of style. Like, it was an old, just like they said, a swamp water motel that was turned into a commune. You eat every day with the same different people. It's like a family. And you basically, you love everybody around you, but at the same time, I knew what my father was doing behind the scenes, and he told me at a very young age that I had to protect him. If you got to be loyal to your father and this and that. And I did for many years, many years. And what I will tell you is, it's hard to get out of a cult. It's not easy at all. Like anything that's cult, listen, and there are churches out there today that they may never call a cult, but it's a cult. A cult is anything that makes anything that is controlled by one person. He controls your brain.
Yeah.
And how many people go out there and they listen to, you know how many people right now, just if they have any problems in life, they go to their preacher and that's it. Yeah. You got to go to God, not man. Exactly. So I was watching this guy, my father, I'm like, behind the scenes is doing everything for him that he asked, but I knew deep in my heart something was wrong. And to be quite honest with you, my mother couldn't get the truth out of me. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. My mother couldn't get me to snitch on my father. So I was 19. She brought me to the liquor store and got me a bottle of E&J brandy, because my dad used to drink, let me drink at a young age. When we had parties at the church, it was like Sodom and Gomorrah. Women getting like bottles of wine and liquor, and like literally, like it was just like, oh, you wouldn't believe it. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah. Women in the jacuzzi coming out. You can see, yeah. So like it was disgusting. The after parties, drugs, alcohol, just and this is a church. A church. It's supposed to be a church, but it's not a church. It's one man and his mission to control.
Then would you
And that,
say that it's that your father or this nature freak? Does he remind does he
absolutely.
traits as
Yes, they are twins. They're just two different colors of skin. One's Italian and one's black. That's it. They're
yeah.
twins in their thinking, except my father would never do like some of the crazy stuff about sacrifice and never in that type of stuff. He was just one of those. Do you remember Jim Jones? They had a picture of. All right, so when they did the news story in '91 on my father, it was called "Don't Tell a Soul." They showed a picture of Jim Jones, Jim Baker, and then my father. Boom, right
Oh,
there,
wow.
and that was so. So like Jim Jones, they didn't do sacrifice and all that crazy. It was all like he controlled people through the Bible.
Yeah.
And and the thing is that what cult leaders do is they prey on, not pray, Prey, they prey on innocent, vulnerable women
Yeah.
that are hurting. And not just in how they get to the women is by feeding the ego of the man. So they say to the man that, like, this is one thing my father used to say, is the doctrine of obedience to the husband, submission. The doctrine of submission is, he would say, if your husband goes anywhere, goes out, you have no right to question him or where he's been. So men hear that and they get sucked in because they're like, yeah, I'm going to a church where I can go cheat and do what I want to do. You know, like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He gives you a little bit of Christ. They try to make it about Christ, but a whole lot of carnality and then validity to sin. Like, oh yeah, we're under grace. So like also the doctrine of separation. The same thing Eliseo says, you got to separate from people. Why? Because he's the only one that can control you.
Exactly.
And in the doctrine of separation, we were taught that if anyone dares to question the teachings of our pastor teacher, then we do have no communication.
Yeah.
For 10, 11 years, my mother couldn't even talk to her family.
Wow.
That's how bad it was. Yeah. No Christmas, no nothing. She had to go. If she did want to see her mother, it was on holidays, so she had to sneak it because my father would go nuts. It's sad.
Wow.
I'd rather not share because that's my name at the same time. If you would like to, you can go on IG and then it's right there. But good luck. You could spell it off of there. But the news story, if you want to, you can go on. And by the way,
Ryan, you only share what you feel comfortable sharing.
No, I created an IG literally a week and a half ago. My daughter's help. I never had a public platform. I don't want YouTube. I don't want any. I have Facebook to sit, but I've never with the people with their lives. It's just I don't see them putting almost now $2,000 into trying to bring this guy down. Like these are all the people that talking, but they're not doing anything. I'm not talking about your people. Mostly people in Beagle land, with do nothing people.
Well, I talked to your daughter, and she told me that you didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah, she's like, my dad has no idea.
Either.
I'm like that guy. I'm gonna be 39 years old. Like I'm not like familiar with all this crazy new Instagram stuff. That's for like 20-year-olds, I thought.
Yeah.
But if you want to see the story, it's a news clip on my Instagram. I shared it so people could see it, so they knew I wasn't BSing.
Well, we watched that and we couldn't hear it, so that's why we wanted to ask you about it.
You couldn't hear it?
No, it's so hard to it's like muffled. I don't know if it was my microphone either. That was.
Is there a way I could turn on my camera and let you guys watch it from the TV right now? I got part 1 and 2.
That's up to you.
I don't care. I want people to stop thinking that.
Oh no, you're loved over here. These guys.
Oh no.
They love
I'll
you.
show it to you guys. I just gotta learn how. I don't know how to cam up.
Can I
Oh
ask
wait.
you something?
I do it on a cam up. I can do it on cam. Yeah, good.
Okay. Hold on.
I gotta set up the TV anyway if I'm gonna do it because I gotta do it off of. I just so you guys know, I created a private YouTube years ago. So the link has like literally it has a no attachment thing onto it. So no one can see it because I wanted to be able to keep that forever. And I never thought YouTube would shut down. So it's no one can get to the video if they try to search for it, but I will show it to people.
Okay, a lot of my subscribers, they're like really hurt over the fact that, here we have, and I'm going to say allegations and allegedly, like we see Malia, what she's going through. Okay. Being beat, locked in a closet, having her organs rearranged. We have, oh my goodness, Velvet being beat up, circled in a circle, having everybody circle around her while she's being literally beaten within an inch of her life.
Time out. Can I say something? Wait 1 moment. Madria, in the comments, I am going to bring them down because you know what? That NDA is null and void when a crime is committed. So don't tell me it's an interactive reality internet show when a baby is dead. That is not a show. That's reality.
Yeah. Okay. That's another thing. Oh, allegations of sacrifices.
And out of his own mouth.
Now, a lot of my subscribers, they're hurt over this. But I think they're more hurt because they don't understand why these girls keep going back. Can you kind of elaborate on why you think these girls? Do you think? Okay.
Let me see.
Okay, now because I'm gonna go in here. Do you think that these girls go back because their hands are dirty too, and they know that they're accomplices, or do you think they're just demonic and they're like him? What do you think? Why do they keep going back? These particular girls.
Do you know how many times I went back? 7.
7 times?
Yep. From my childhood. Do you know how long it's been since I left? 2015. All right. My father, listen, they are so methodical. They're geniuses. These are men that know exactly how to sway a woman with their words. They know how to be seductive. They know how to be with their speech, and they can control the mind. So these people, when they have this allegiance to this individual that makes them feel validated. See, most people that are sucked in by cult leaders and these type of narcissistic abusers, they are sucked in by their own ignorance of truth. So they are easily persuaded to believe that my validation is found in this community, but this community is led by this man. So in essence, most people go back not for the man, but for the community. Their allegiance to the community. They live in fear, trust me, because deep down, everybody lives in fear of Alicio, the women. They go back for the, yeah.
And men.
So you gotta understand. I'm trying to. Someone said you are carbonation. That's crazy.
No,
what is
she's talking to Madria.
Oh.
Madria.
But do you see what I'm saying? How they ran?
Wait a minute. And then Dino
No,
said,
see,
I'm
the
going.
thing is, let me tell you something. I know for a fact, I know for an absolute fact that this guy has sodomized women. That is not a reality TV show. And
Mhm.
I am going to say it once again. An NDA, non disclosure agreement, is null and void when a crime is committed.
Mhm.
Within Puerto Rico law, a baby after 5 months that is born a still or born anything has to be reported. If not, it is a crime. So do you get it? 5 months that baby was born and it wasn't reported.
Yeah. And you know something, Ryan? They lied.
So now, oh, and by the way, Madria, everybody that was there, you can let know that they're going to be charged as accessories unless one smart one decides to come forward so they're not sitting in jail with R. Kelly and Nature Boy. What's up? What'd you say? I'm sorry.
That's what I keep saying. So they better, because in my
You know,
opinion,
I would
that's
be,
why I
listen, I
think
would
they
be
should go
so,
on back.
I would have loved to take down David Koresh and Jim Jones. Listen, if I was alive in that era, I would have. But God put me in this one, and I hope people don't think this has anything to do with color skin, because I will literally jump through this phone and tell you, shake you, and tell you you're wrong. You are
Yeah,
so wrong.
this
Come
color
on now.
race has. Yeah, my people know that. They
And
my
guys,
sisters know that.
not star, but this thing about this girl being my Beagle girlfriend, and I'm the girl that's a model. That she's one of my very good friends that had my back during this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't understand. She's not a girlfriend. She lives 3,000 miles away. She's just a close friend. That's all I
Yeah,
can say.
and so
Oh, it's funny when she did cam up and everybody shut up because they thought she was a catfish. But go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, did she contact you? I believe that she the only, because I believe she's demonic. I believe she's got
Of
some
course he's
demons
demonic. My
in her,
father was demonic. Of course he's demonic.
and I think she came there because she didn't have a place to go. I don't think she ever intended to turn nature in, because I think she's guilty of some crimes herself. They all are guilty of crimes.
But again, remember, she said to me, I don't care about nature. I got to get back to my people. So the person that's hurting, wondering why they're going back, it's not for him. It's the people. That's
Yeah,
what you got to understand. Do you know how much I miss my friends that won't talk to me? Like, they excommunicated me. My father publicly denounced me as his son and told me that if anyone is a friend of mine, they cannot go to his church.
mm-hmm.
Do you understand how that feels? Like,
Yeah.
that's hard because you miss those people. You were raised with these kids. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy.
And you guys, there's certain things, and I told you that when he comes on, there's certain things that's going on behind the scenes that he cannot and will not talk about. And that's why we're trying to, I mean, we're gonna talk around that, and talk about things we can do to, like, educate about cults, and what we can do to, educate ourselves on this demonic, their demonic.
Let me tell you the laws. Everything is set up in the cult so that you can't talk. I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you right now, it's called in ours. It was called sins of the tongue. If you judge the pastor, you will be under. In our thing, it's called triple compound discipline.
Mm-hmm.
That God's gonna kill you with sin unto death, and they would use like they twist and turn everything. But can
Mm-hmm.
I be honest with you? They are demonically ran, and I know for a fact that as long as the ego of man is fed, and that's what Nature Boy always does. Same thing my dad did. That's how, because then the men that bring the women in to listen. and it follows suit.
Yeah.
You know, that's so when I started like literally going to I was 18 and I was sitting in church. My father was preaching, and I had a panic attack. I don't know what happened. I woke up in the hospital getting a shot in the side of my rear end with Ativan. I just, that's all I remember. Like I was out, and then that's when everything started. I going into the church, I'd freak out all the time because I knew it was demonic.
Right.
And you know what's crazy is that like my father would like peg his finger at the ceiling at God and be screaming and shouting, and like he was fighting demons himself, like butt naked, weird, just laying in bed screaming at the ceiling at the top. I thought he was crazy, but the next day he was fine. It was creepy, the things my father would do.
Okay, Dino says, I'm going to ask hard questions because those women are our people. I think Sasha is cool, but we don't know this guy. I ask what I want because these guys are vulnerable to get into another cult when Nature Boy goes down. The thing is, this guy, he's in this to help.
What are you talking about?
And there's certain things that he cannot disclose, or else he's
going to. You know when Nature Boy is done, it's on to the next cult. It's on to the next cult. Do you know that my mission in life is take down cult? Do you know how many thousands of cults there are? There's many white ones. There's many black ones. There's Puerto Rican. There's Chinese. There's cults everywhere. I'm a cult hunter. That's what I'm going to be doing with the rest of my life because I know what happens to the people that are in it. And I know their end is either two ways out: death, prison, drugs.
The thing is that you cannot, there's certain things he cannot disclose because then it's going to hurt his investigation. And so you either got to trust him, or then you're going to have to go help, these people yourself, because he's doing something. He's doing something where nobody else is doing anything. I want to know why it's been 5 or 6 years and this guy still has not been taken down. What is up with that?
Because why was my father not taken down? They're methodical. They have the books, and that's what they call it, the books, everything, and that you need the documents. They have everything to protect them. They put people in fear. That's what they do. Fear is what rules, not love. And the sad thing, it's fear.
Yeah.
And this is why when I've talked in churches to women about being a woman of worth and coming out of cults and really knowing who your pastor is and understanding, many people don't even understand that they're in a cult and they don't know what's a cult. And that's why we make an awareness of it. Yeah. I never in a million years, my father offered me to take over. And that's why I left in 2015. He says, I want to keep it in the family name. And I said, nope, I could not do it. Because I knew if I did, I was going to hell. And you know what? I could have had his home. I could be living in his home right now. It's $1.5 million home by himself. All right. I'm talking about not these places. They're not checked by the government. They're tax exempt. Most of these people that try to do it under churches, they have a 501c3 so they can go get a car, no taxes, a house, no taxes, nothing. They get away with everything.
Yeah. Okay. Dino, listen.
I don't even see who's Dino. What is he saying? Don't get mad at him. But just pray for people like that, right? Doesn't God say bless your enemies?
Like that,
whatever.
Now, why
is it Danae or Dino?
Stopping this guy.
What is our people? Your people are my people too. Your people are my people.
God's eyes, there ain't no color.
Yeah, because your people are my people. So I'm the blood of Christ. That's it. Your people are my people. My brothers, it's just you believe what you want.
You know, he's taking down child predators. I do know that.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm gonna take down another predator pretty soon. Ow. Excuse me. But yeah, they can say what they want. I laugh at it because these are the people that are doing nothing. I'm not saying specifically this person, but most people that have everything to say don't understand. I've spent $2,000 of my own money. I got a message from this woman right here from YouTube that offered money the other day, and some of her supporters that would support me. You know what I said? No, I want prayer. So if anybody thinks I'm in this for views or money, check yourself. Judge Matthew 7:1. Don't be judging me. Judge yourself. Because you got to look at the source. What's the intent? What else is the intent of this? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not trying to defend myself. I'm just sick of people's questions about like stupid, like these are our people. No, they're not. They're not your people. How are they your people? God made us all in His image. So to me, they're my brothers and sisters in Christ.
Right.
That's it. Because I believe many of these young people, and because I believe in eternal security, which means once saved, always saved. I believe some of these people believed in Christ, and this is God's way of setting them free. Pharaoh let God's people go. So I don't know.
Exactly. What can we do though? Like everybody on this channel, we
You there?
want to. Are you there? Can you hear me, Ryan? Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So
Yeah.
okay.
What can we do?
My thing.
Pray, keep praying because there's great, like, fantastic things happening behind the scenes here right now, and we just need to pray that God opens the door for these things. Like, to pray. Listen, when you pray, you don't need to know what you're praying for. Just need to know who you're praying for, and God will provide it. Trust me. See, that's when I left. When I left my father's church, I was ordained by a different pastor, and I started pastor. And I told people I used to have a no, like, offering policy. You don't have to bring your money. This is the house of God. I paid my own rent. You know, like, I'm telling you, like, this, the house of God is supposed to be an ER for the broken, not a place to torture the broken. You know, it's supposed to be an emergency room to heal, not control. If you just knew my passion of hatred for these predators, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you now. When Star was there after she left, what kind of and don't go fully into details, but what kind of lasting things did she leave behind?
You know, I'm gonna tell you, like, it's gone away, and I know it's gone away, but it was the most. Listen, I'm gonna be very honest. Like, any woman that has ever dated me will tell you, I am a clean freak. Like, I need to shower every day, like sometimes twice a day, and I'm a guy, like, that can eat. Like, I had to order food early. I gotta eat. But when she was here for those 3 days, I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep, and I felt no need to shower. But I had to force myself to get in there, literally doing an old military shower. It was so weird. I could not. I had a heaviness, almost like your heart feels. You ever wake up and you just get bad news the first thing in the morning? Your stomach gets that sharp pain.
Mm-hmm.
That's that sharp. That I felt that pain the whole entire time. I couldn't eat. I literally couldn't eat anything. I had to force so I didn't get sick. It was just really, really weird how Star acted. She dressed in a robe and would go out with. I asked her, like, if she came out, she didn't wear shoes or socks, and it's like 20 degrees out there. And she said, because she's a nature girl. I started realizing the second day she was here, she's not in this for these girls.
Yeah.
No. And I realized there's something that's wrong with this girl, or there's something that she has that stopped.
Do you think she'll go back?
To here?
Yeah.
Oh, no. So I'm very worried because Alicio, whatever, Elicio is how you really say it.
I
Star
just
told
call him
me.
nature freak.
What?
I
So
just
freak.
call him, yeah, nature freak.
Yeah, NB, nature boy freak, whatever you want to call him, nature simp. He has been evicted 6 times in Atlanta. And I was told, you heard the hotel, I don't know if you heard the recording, they say her brother sent her money. So why is she going to ATL? That's where he was last known to live. I don't know. I think that he has like a spot where these girls can go to. I think he works with guys in ATL because he has a lot of known associates in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. That's what
I mean, when you add his name, I'm looking at 50 different people right now. I don't have time for Bigo. I'm not going on there. I think what's going to ruin this case? These girls are doing their thing on Bigo and getting gifted. They're the ones that are making it look like reality TV.
Yeah.
So, in all honesty, the person who commented that they'll be exonerated, because that's what a defense attorney is probably going to do, and because he does PKs and people do it, and because people gift, the fact that Bigo allows him, Bigo should be shut down for life.
Yeah. Well,
they really should.
I think that's what he's talking about, is that he believes that he's being protected by like higher Hollywood people that's allowing him to continue doing what he's doing because he's making them money. Like,
right, who listen, if you go into society and go to any Dunkin' Donuts, Honeydew, go to any coffee shop in your town, ask somebody who Nature Boy is. They have no clue. We know. There's not a lot of people who really listen. I've talked to so many pastors and people throughout the churches I know. They've never heard of his name. Yeah. He's not. Listen, and people thought the same about my dad. I don't think it's being paid by Hollywood. I think he's being paid by people that come there that with good credit. I think he methodically plans who comes there and checks their credit before they come. Yeah. You don't think so? For the SBA loans and all other things he's been doing. That Star said first day I got there, I had to give him my EBT card.
Yeah.
First day.
A lot of them have said that.
Yep. That's first day. And then imagine how many of these women are going to go down for insurance fraud because they don't want to come forward, and they rather protect him and go to prison for many years because they've got pandemic unemployment. If they got the PUA check, and they say one of them lives in Atlanta and they're in Puerto Rico, that's fraud.
Yeah.
So a lot of craziness.
That somebody like you could get to Malia somehow.
Malia is a tough cookie. She's a tough cookie to break.
I think he promised her Velvet's high-ranking position.
He's not going to have a high-ranking position for long.
No,
and
but
if anyone dares, listen. One of the greatest things I love in life is people being underestimated, because you really don't know what I can do and what I have done already. It's already on, like Donkey Kong. I'm just telling you. All right, guys. How about let me tell you this? Let me tell you this much. Let me tell you this much. Let me tell you this much. How many of you have the Puerto Rican embassy emailing you right now? Let me ask you right now. Name one person. Thank you. Shh. Thank you now. Go to sleep if you're mad. Thank you.
I can verify that, but I wasn't going to
Thank
say
you.
anything.
Thank you. Thank you.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
Let the man do his job. I don't care.
Well, there's things that there's things he can't discuss because do you want him?
That's all good. It's
Do you
all
want
good.
the boy to know what he's up to? No, you don't. There's things he's working. Let him do his job. Let him do his job. Give him his time. Give him his space. Let him do his job. And what we need to be doing is our job. We need to be doing what we can do to bring him down as well. You know?
No, I've tried reaching out to Velvet, no response. So if anyone wants to go tell Nature Boy that Velvet's not doing anything, go right ahead.
I don't know.
You know this. Listen. In order, what does the Bible say? Psalm 23. In order for you to eat, he prepared the table before me in the presence of thine enemies. In order for you to eat, your enemies must be present. So you know what? In order for the truth to come out and in order for the truth to be revealed, they're going to sit there and God's going to make them a what for my feet? A stool for my feet. I don't care. They can listen all they want because they know their fake master chief, murderer is going down the tubes.
Yeah.
If I don't get him, AIDS is going to get him. One or the other.
Yeah.
Because God don't like ugly.
Nope. He doesn't. Let's see. So if I let like one person at a time, like maybe one person come up and maybe ask a question. I don't know if a lot of my people are shy too. They're very shy. It's hard to get anybody to come up here sometimes.
Guys, you wouldn't imagine there's great, well, I can't comment, but there's great things. Like you're saying, what about other people? There's great things behind the scenes. You know, let my people go. Just remember that.
Yeah.
That's it. Pharaoh, let God's people go. Let God's people go.
Yeah.
That's why I'm laughing, because even the night that I was driving up to get Star, people were like saying, you could never get the fact that I know, but it doesn't matter. I still got it done. And they were saying I never could, but even though she flaked and left, she wasn't the one then, because maybe the jury didn't trust her. God has a plan. God has a plan.
Aquarius.
And God will use who he wants, when he wants, and how he wants to fulfill that plan.
Right. Aquarius is asking, Brian, a lot of people watching Nature Boy content seems concerned, but have trouble understanding, empathizing with being under a cult member spell. Is there content you recommend people watch or read to gain some knowledge in general? I was late to the live, so maybe you already touched on this.
Well, I mean, Larry Nichols is a nationally known cult expert. I mean, I have one of his books that I study like a Bible. I think he's probably one of the best cult experts out there. So you could actually YouTube LarryNich, I think it's OLS, yeah, Nichols. And you could type in cults, and there's videos out there. Go into YouTube, and you could look at Jonestown, and just look at people's commentaries on Jonestown. You'll hear doctors, and it's really good. These guys, they're genius.
And
I'm going to tell you guys something. Alicio, as much as people dislike him, he is a genius because demonic influence.
You're dealing with ancient demons. These demons are a lot older than we are. But if we have God on our side, these demons, I don't care how smart.
No weapon formed against me is going to prosper. Can't you? You got to claim the blood of Christ. Listen, I came to my house and I claimed the blood of Christ all over that room. And this spirit is gone. This spirit ain't going to mess with the Lord Jesus. Not today. Not today, Satan. I'm telling you. That's why I got peace. I got peace right now. Even if I'm killed, listen, they can take my body. They can't take my soul.
That's right.
That's all. At least I died for a good reason.
That's right.
Yep. But no, I mean.
And that's why I tell my people too all the time. I'm like, that's why I do this, because I see the demon right in these people, and they're trying to like steal souls from other people. So if we can prevent just one person from following him, I would feel better. I would feel good about
Absolutely.
it. And I think for you, I think you just want to, even him, I don't want him to lose his soul. I just,
Right.
as long
Right. Do you know? I mean, hold on. My medication makes my throat so dry, it's terrible. I have to consistently drink. But what was I gonna say? When it comes to Nature Boy, one of the things is that I truly do not hate him. If he called me and he was like, I just want this to end, and I want help, I would help him.
mm-hmm.
But at the same time,
He
like, he would have to get the right help. But like, I mean, because listen, at the end of the day, he's still, you got to look at him with some type of grace in your heart, because even all the hatred aside, he's still, I don't know.
As long as you got a breath in your body,
I can't.
If you repent, but I just don't see because I'm telling you, Velvet, and I don't know if you got.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, there's times you'll hear me. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you say?
I preach this all the time. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care who thinks I'm crazy. Velvet and Nature Boy, they both have those higher ranking demons, and that's why they refer to all those other people there as their minions, as peasants, because those are lower ranking demons. You know what I'm saying? And they cling to him. They even still cling to Velvet.
Yeah. I mean,
And this thing is, and I talk about Jonestown all the time. I see this happening again. I do. And here lately, and this is why I think time is of the essence here, because a few of them's been coming out here and there, saying, just they don't talk long about it, but they'll just mention something that makes you think, oh, they've been discussing this. They've been discussing and having meetings.
Because carbonation is dying. It's dying right now. It's dying. Trust me. Carbonation is shit. Listen, people are starting to realize. Just listen to these words, and one day you guys will understand. People are starting to see what the truth is.
Yeah.
Just riddle. People are starting to see. I just laugh about it because I know, that the God's going to come through, and I know that awesome things are happening.
Yeah. But you don't think they're going to do that? I have the sick feeling.
I do have a terrible feeling, but at the end of the day, what can you do? If Jonestown, if it wasn't 900, it would have built to be 1800.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, as much as I do not want to say this, there may be casualties of war and for the greater good. And that's sad to say.
Yeah.
Because he's so sick.
Yeah.
And I feel like that blood ain't on my hands, because people have been researching him way before me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling you, like, the government is the one that is letting this happen right now, and it's not gonna be happening for long.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, everywhere I go, I feel like I got a numbness on my back. Thank God I got a concealed carry, CC permit. But I'm just telling you, like, I always feel like a numbness. I'm always looking around me. I now have to hit the auto start button on my car to make sure it doesn't blow up. Let it run for 5 minutes, because I don't take chances.
Well, they've they've already
And by the
affected.
grace of God, I moved from the location that I was previously living with Star, because Star knew out when she walked in. I told her before she moved that she saw that the house was half empty, because I was on my way of moving out, and I'm so glad I got the rest of my stuff out and away from that location. So thank God for that. I mean,
Yeah,
because yeah.
because I'll tell you what, I don't know. I mean, you definitely was they tried to get you spiritually. That didn't work. It might have worked for a second, but then, you know, I think Nature Boy, I think he's got a lot more followers than what we realize he's got out here. You know
Mm-mm.
what I'm saying? I don't trust, so be careful, you know.
I don't think that. Nobody knows him. I ask everybody around here. Never heard of that. Who the hell's that? That's what they say. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but some of those people on his panel, those people, they'll sit and laugh when he's abusing one of those women or even the men. They're sitting there laughing, and they're just as demonic
Hey,
as he
hey,
is.
listen. Cash me if you can. I'm the gingerbread man. I'm right here. I'm right here because let me tell you something. My neighborhood is all military and police. My uncle, who's a detective, is 3 houses down to the right of me. We are a completely police protected neighborhood.
Got it.
You have to understand. I live in the same neighborhood as 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 the mayor of this city that I live in,
Hmm.
and I'm protected. This is a very very protected area, highly. If they would even come near here, they're screwed.
Hmm.
It's already. I already the police are already on because I of Star. I went to the local because my uncle came over that day, and
Hmm.
I let him know, and so they have a car go by. You know, when I was going when I first was going through that, would have
Hmm.
a car go by because I did not know. You know, want to know why?
Why?
I just didn't know because I didn't know if she looked at my cabinet. I didn't know if she looked at any other addresses. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You know
I
what I
mean, what
mean?
did she do when she was there? Just stay in that room? I heard you
Yeah.
say she just stayed in that room and ordered you around. Like
She
she
ordered
was,
me around, and every time I turn on my YouTube, I don't want to turn. I'm on a different YouTube, like a different Google account,
yeah.
but my regular one because it has my full name. But when I'm on my regular YouTube, like
Uh-huh.
the African song that she was playing because I let her use my TV because I moved the other TVs out. I only have one TV left, this little one, 32-inch, but it has YouTube in it, and it has that African song she plays. I don't when I see it, I get chills. I want to delete it, and I don't want to delete it because I'm not good with anything like YouTube. Somebody's like, you should be a YouTuber. I'm like, nope. When this is done, I'm disappearing, like from that for that reason because I learned my lesson the hard way. Like I want to after this, I want to continue. Do you guys know that right now I have, and I'm going to say this publicly because she doesn't mind, and no one will listen to this woman's story. And I feel like we shouldn't just focus on just Nature Boy. There
Hmm.
are um, incidents that are going on that I feel that I could help. And this black woman, and I'm going to say black for a reason, because she reached out to me. She's in her late 60s.
Hmm.
In New Jersey, she has a recording of her husband in the police department. He was cuffed, and she sent me the pictures. Next, he had a bullet in his head. They said he committed suicide in the police station. She's asking me to help her. So if I do that, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that next. I'm doing that now. She contacted me today, and she wants a YouTuber that'll hear her story. And I'm hoping that you could do that for her sometime too, because there's injustices that I feel like I can help my brothers and sisters with because
I
of
would
not.
love to talk to
I'm
her.
not even gonna play that. I'm not playing race here, but I'm telling you that I feel like the government doesn't give a shit about a lot of black people,
Hmm.
and I see systematic racism. Of course, I do. I never denied that. But it's not me that did that to you. Remember that.
Right. Well, we had a discussion last night. I think it was last night. And my thing is that these elites and these Illuminati people, they're very real. All their intentions is to do is to divide us and
The
cause.
Illuminati is ran by about 3,000 people, and mostly out of Hollywood and mostly Jews. They're Jewish, so who's the range? She's going Ryan with capital letters.
Because I'm telling you, they love you. They love you on this channel.
Do you think about that though? Do you guys know Illuminati? When you, I'm not even, I don't want to talk about, I'm not getting into that. I'm just saying the Illuminati's real. There's rituals, there's sacrifices in Hollywood that take place. You have to basically sell your soul out. And you could see the demon in the eyes of these celebrities. Just watch some of their interviews.
But it's not just that. They don't like any of us. They don't like none of us. They want to depopulate us. But the thing is that they want to divide us too. And they're the reasons why there's all this divisions between all the races, not just black and white, but between Hispanic and
Yes, I go to a barber shop and Dominican dude tells me they hate Puerto Ricans and Puerto Ricans hate Dominicans. See, you got to understand, racism is a currency. Racism is money. Now you see, I'm going to give you an example. If you see LaQuisha Johnson missing in Chicago, you're not going to see Al Sharpton or Jesse Jackson there, or anyone for that matter. But if you see a white girl missing, they got everybody in their mother surgery. You know what? Because it's set up that way from the beginning, because that's what makes everything juicy, division.
And
it's a currency.
Division. Right. Yeah. So we need to put all that attention. We need to come together as a people, because we got to realize in heaven we're not going to have our color. We're not going to have any of that. God doesn't see your color. He's not going to.
Guys, I'm going to give you a great example, guys. If anyone's in this room, I want you to get your calculators out. And if someone could put this in the comment, do 2020 divided by 666.
Ooh, I don't want
the mark of the beast.
My phone.
2020 divided by 666, the mark of the beast. Tell me what are the 5 numbers that you get.
Let's see. I don't want to put 6.
20 divided by 666.
Oh, Danae says that she's happy you moved your location with your daughter.
Oh yeah.
Divided by 666.
Well, Star saw my house was empty. She knew I was like. That's why I took her here, because my daughter wasn't here. She was already at the new place.
Saturday. You know what?
2020 divided by 666. Guys, come on, somebody. Okay, now, hey, text Joe Biden at what number? 30330.
Oh God! Do you think he is?
Look at Joe Biden's text number for his campaign.
Oh, he's an idiot.
Wait. You think that's coincidence, though? 2020 divided by 666. Come on now.
I don't know.
Yeah. Check Biden's his entire time. Remember, he would always screw up the number 30330. That's the number right there.
The numbers are very important to those people. These numbers are very important to these people.
People don't get what's going on behind the scenes in this world, man. We are in.
Oh, I did. My eyes are open. That's why I'm trying to open people's eyes.
You guys wouldn't even believe that many of you think that there is one guy that I know is Illuminati, and you guys think many people would think he's an amazing man.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you guys cannot name him. He's He is a preacher.
Okay, Dino. He said,
Mr.
I'm just going to
Mr. Come on.
because of history. I have
No, his name is Mr. Joel Osteen. Yes,
he said,
you
well,
wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it.
okay. He says, I have no reason to trust you all dealing with black people because our own people like Nature Boy is doing us harm. And I should trust y'all to do right by us. Do press on white cults too.
Not about God, it's about you. What is WWG, 1WGA mean? What does that mean? Brian, WWG, 1WGA mean? I don't know what it is. But no, this is deep. This is deeper than Nature. Nature Boy is not even on the level of this, but he has, I think, demonic oppression. The reason there's a reason why I don't believe he's demon possessed, because I believe in eternal security, which means we're not saved by works. It's faith alone in Christ alone, not by works. So if he was raised in the church, there had to have been a point where he believed. And maybe he didn't, but if he believed, therefore he could be demon oppressed, but not possessed. Oppression, maybe,
I don't know.
but not possession.
I believe he's got a high rank. I don't know. I believe he's got a high ranking, or he could be oppressed by a high ranking demon because although they're like, I could see it in them. I can see it in them.
Well, so was Jezebel in the Bible, but guess what? God chose this crazy dude by the name of Jehu. And they lived in such fear of Jehu that they threw Jezebel to her death. Like, I'm telling you, like, God will choose who he wants. And no matter what type of evil, listen, your evil cannot go up against good. What is this OMG? What is the problem? Because what I'm talking about is this, what do you want to hear about? I can't talk about the case. Like,
oh no,
what is
that's
she
not
saying?
that.
Well, you don't. If you don't want to hear it, why are you watching? I don't get it.
Danae loves you.
Not Danae. I don't get what people are talking about in the comments.
Oh, they're
About
talking
this other guy, Dino. I'm reading stuff that I wasn't reading earlier because I wasn't.
Dino. I've never seen him before.
Oh,
I've not seen him before. So
yeah, she was killed by Jehu. Well, they threw her to her death. Jehu in the Bible, he was a crazy dude. He was crazy. He ended up dying. I was on the court. What's up? But I'm going to be honest. I'm not trying to be Mr. Spiritual here because I'm not. Because I cuss, I swear, I mess up. I am not perfect. I'm a sinner. And I am not definitely that person who says going back to a cult.
Perfect. We would be in heaven with Jesus, right? We're all sinners, but we try to do
Illuminati, of course it's true.
Yay, we're
I mean, it's rant. Listen, you guys are going to go as far as there's only one book in the entire world. One book where every single prophecy has been fulfilled. One book where it's the highest sold book in the world. And that's the Bible. And the Bible said that there's going to come a time where you're not going to be able to buy, eat, or sell without the mark.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the mark of the beast. And if you look at right now, even in the COVID shots, there's so much deep. This is so deep. I just.
I know we're not supposed to talk about that, but don't take that jam don't take that jam or punch.
No, you can talk about it. You can talk about it.
Punch. Don't take it.
Do not listen. If you take the shot, you took Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, and before, I want you guys to know this. Before I went after Nature Boy, I had a gentleman that works for the United Nations go on Bigo. And not many people came in because they didn't know me at that time. There was about maybe like 150 people. So that means like maybe 10, 15 real people and robots. But the guy from the United Nations was saying how they had the AIDS virus in the shot. People right now are dying from the shot. It's an immune deficiency shot. It's gonna kill. It's gonna slowly kill people. That's the point.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, they want the
and
way.
they feel weird. Shortly after they take it, they feel weird. Like they get sick.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
did you guys ever study about the?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You're my guest.
No. I meant there was another cult. I forgot. I was watching about it last night. It was where they went salmonella poisoned the whole town. The lettuce they were putting in the lettuce bars. It was in the United States in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name of the Nambi cult, something like that. They went into the town and they poisoned the entire town with salmonella by putting salad bars at the restaurant. These people are freaks.
Yeah.
You know, but they're freaks. They're freaks. And I'm telling you, like a lot of things that you guys see, it's all being set up.
Yeah.
It's
and
all being set up.
And I told you this last night, people, they hate you. They hate you. They are trying to what they call depopulate.
If you guys ever dig deep, look up Agenda 2030. It's all about depopulation. They want to try to get this down from 7 billion to 2.5.
Don't
Just
be
do your studies.
Don't be afraid.
What? Be afraid? No, listen,
because you got God on your side.
Yeah, I'm gonna let people know also, like not to fear, because like, do you believe that God is real?
I do.
I'm asking, and Danae, do you? Because if you do,
I believe most of my followers do.
then you should know that nothing that can come against you can prosper.
Right.
That you have a wall of fire around you, that he that's in you is greater than he that's in the world. So there's nothing to fear.
Yep.
You know?
Absolutely. Don't be afraid, Danae.
But
like spells that are going on. Okay. Hey, these could be like a spells that are going on all of us people's, and I live by myself with my cats. So if I'm gone, nobody would even know. You don't have family?
Who's talking?
You know you have family here, Danae. You just get online if anything happens.
No, nothing. Listen. This stuff is not. Listen, let me tell you something. People have been saying a return of this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. Y2K, not Y2K. That's shit, yo. Forgot about him. Not Y2K. What was it? 99. What's that? The thing where in 2000 the computers were going down. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. You guys don't remember that big huge thing in 99 and 2000? I forgot what the name of it was, but yeah, that was years ago. But listen, it didn't happen. You know, like this is the setup for it, I believe. I mean, just look around you. Look what's going on in the world. We've never seen division and hatred like this.
It's okay. It's all right.
What is she saying?
She's scared.
Don't be scared.
These people ain't nothing to be scared of. They can't. You got your soul, don't you? Your soul belongs to God. Don't worry about what they can take from you here on earth.
And everything's scary, you know. I mean, I've seen I've been in a hospital room where a man was the wife was told that her husband's gonna die,
Oh,
and I was in that hospital room, and he was intubated. And the doctor said there's nothing more they can do. They just gotta he's done.
yeah.
And there was me, 5 other guys on the phone with different churches praying for this man at the same time.
Yeah.
2 hours later, doctor comes out and says, "We're taking the tubes out today. He's alive and well." God is good. I've seen this with my own eyes.
You mean she
Right hand of
survived
Jesus
it?
Christ. His tubes were taken out that day. He
And
was
she
intubated.
survived.
He survived it. It was her husband.
Oh, shit.
We all were laying hands on him, praying in the name of Jesus,
Oh,
and
yeah.
on cell phone with the churches that we were affiliated with. This is after I left the cult.
Mhm.
I'm talking about this is a good church where people served Christ, and the man was 2 hours later. They took the tubes out, and
Wow.
he was released from the hospital 4 days later. Yes, and he's alive to this day. Yes, I've seen the power of Christ. I've seen a woman with people be prayed over with a woman that was yelling out, talking like the Exorcist, and being prayed over in churches I've been in, real ones, and how calm they become. And but then they fight against it when you pray. It's like it's just so creepy. It's like it's like it is on The Exorcist. It's creepy.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's real. Like God is realer than the evil, because the good will always overcome evil.
That's right.
Conspiracy hour, yeah. Why not? Because I'm not going to get the information. I said I was going to come up on here, but I mean, it's fine. Someone said conspiracy hour.
There is a God.
I don't think it's a conspiracy. I think it's the truth, to be honest with you.
If you read the Bible, I mean, everything's in there.
If you heard the guy from the United Nations that was on Vigo that spoke that there is a rock in the bottom of the United Nations, this room that's all magnets, and these people like pray to this rock.
Mm-hmm.
You guys didn't know that, did you?
I've never heard that.
He was right on a rock that they all go to. It's called the meditation room, and they pray to this rock. I don't know what the hell it is.
Jeez.
I asked him if he's been in there, and he said, yeah. So I don't know.
Crazy.
But are you delusional? Madria, I am delusional. Yes, I'm delusional. If that's what you want to hear, that's going to make you happy, think whatever you want. I'm just going to agree so that you'll be happy. No, I'm actually educated. I don't sit and watch the boob tube all day. I study, I read.
Yeah.
I've been studying the criminal mind. Like, I can give you guys ideas just to identify whether you're living with a narcissist right now. I've studied the human psyche. Like, I love studying the brain. My mother always asked me since I was 5 years old, why do you watch Cops? My dad used to say, you watch like Cops 24/7, First 48, what the hell? Like, Criminal Minds, all these shows. And then I started just reading and just loved it.
Mm-hmm.
At a young age, I loved it. I love crime and understanding how to like prevent it.
I'm the same way. I love to study. I love studying the Bible. I love to study about history. I mean, it's all around.
Do you guys realize that every day that you're taking a shower, you are dying in the shower? Every day that you drink water out of a sink, you are dying. In 1942, Hitler went to his scientists and said, what can I give people that will kill them, but slowly, but make them happy? And they created what you call fluoride. Every time we wash our face, every time we use toothpaste, it's in everything. It is a poison. Like, this is so deep. Like, a lot of people don't understand that it's in our water. You know, I mean, there's so much stuff that I mean, because before I got involved with Nature Boy, I was in a room with, we used to talk about a lot of different things, but it wasn't never like, I never wanted to be a host. I never would be a host on Vigo. Hell no. I don't want a platform like that. Too much drama. Thank you, Tracy. Somebody with some positive news. It's not a conspiracy, guys. These are facts. Like I'm telling you, like, I mean, 85% of Americans eat corn. Do you notice that your corn no longer has bugs in it like it did in the 80s and 90s? Why? Because it's sprayed with arsenic. When you eat corn, you're eating arsenic. Be careful with corn. And 85% of Americans eat corn. Do you know what arsenic is?
Okay, I want to know. Now, we need to. I heard something about Ryan saying something about O'Neill. And
Because I just want to let anyone know, if you do subscribe to O'Neill TV, you are hurting the cause of these girls. O'Neill is a bum. O'Neill is not for these girls. And I'm gonna tell you guys why. I got a phone call tonight from a special friend who said, you got to go and listen to this. O'Neill's in the room on Vigo, and his friend is saying Ryan took his father down by being a snitch. And they were talking about, and O'Neill was saying the same thing. He's like, yeah, he has Trump on his timeline. He got Martin Luther King too. And they like, he got to go to sleep. And he's this and he's that. And yo, really? I'm a snitch? Do you know how much it took? Do you know how much I went through? Bro, I was thrown out of my father's whole commune, church, disassociated, homeless, sleeping on the subways of New York City, sleeping in the Port Authority, homeless. Nobody would answer the phone. So don't you ever dare call out my lies, O'Neill. O'Neill, you're a lie. That's why nobody cares about your YouTube. You got no views. You're not interesting. You're not interesting at all.
You're
a bum. You're a bum, bro. You're a straight bum.
Do you guys think that there's something we can do to like bring you guys?
See, the reason I came on to your channel is because I like the minority over the majority. I could be on a channel right now with 30,000 subscribers, but I came in here because I wanted to, talk to 12. I thought, there weren't a lot of people. This is, a new channel. So and these people really care. But you see, like I said, you always got to have bums come on in and say what they got to say because they know they're bums. So it's fine. See, this is what I'm telling you. People like him, they're trying to profit. They don't want Nature Boy caught. For him to sit there and let it be said, and even with his own words, that I'm a snitch because I took down my father, and I did so by letting my mother know the truth, and that's how the cult ended. No. And then saying I never took down a cult. No one ever said anything.
Where are all these people coming from? Like, where are all my subscribers? They must be sleeping because Janae, I know her.
Hey.
I know.
So let's talk about what kind of music you like.
What kind of music do I like?
Yeah.
I have not listened to too much music at all.
Oh man.
I used to like. I like. Let me see. There's one song. That's sad. And you know what? I haven't been able to watch.
I'm just saying, like, I'm changing the subject because I'm not giving them the opportunity to listen.
Well, let's what we're talking about. Let's talk about God.
Yeah.
And what we can do to bring. I want to focus on Nature Boy because we need to do something about him. I think, and I know you're doing what you can behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You definitely are.
Yes, I am.
But we need to.
There's many beautiful things. I'm gonna keep saying every 5 seconds, please unsubscribe from O'Neill TV because he's gonna try to use this to get clout on his channel. So you guys forgive me. Next, yeah, I love the Lord. Please unsubscribe from O'Neill TV. He's a bum, and God is a good God. Please unsubscribe from O'Neill TV. He's a bum. All right, yeah, all right. Sorry if I said that.
Well, let's talk about Brian. Let's talk about Brian.
I'm not talking about me because I got enemies in here. Be careful who you talk to. You might be educating an enemy.
No.
So right now I gotta focus on. I'm gonna focus on. So okay, 3,753. Okay. Bombs.
Major,
Oh,
who
man.
are you? Let's see.
They're just bums. They're mad. You got O'Neill is. Please unsubscribe from O'Neill TV if you care about these women and men and carbonation. He is a bum. He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Well, let's change the subject.
He's uneducated.
Let's get back to Nature Boy or cults in general or God. So do you go to church?
Of course I go to church. Born again Christian. Of course.
Okay.
Of course I go to church. Well, I'll tell you what. I love the Bible. I read the Bible all the time. It's my comfort. That's what it is. And you know what? Hey, I'm just because I go to church though doesn't mean I'm gonna sit back and be weak. Like people think Christians are soft. We're not soft. You know, Catholics paint Jesus as this skinny, scrawny man, but Jesus was built. Jesus was built.
Yeah.
He was a dark-skinned, built man, hair of wool.
So what do you so you think he's dark skinned or
yes, I believe Jesus is because his hair wool, the blazing eyes of fire. A Middle Eastern. I believe he was probably look at how can I compare it to David Ortiz, Big Papi, like his color. Nah, a little bit like that color, yeah, say, or a little bit lighter. I don't know, almost like Middle Eastern descent. Dark.
Yeah.
I don't. He definitely wasn't blonde hair, blue eyes like these idiots pay him to be around the world. I don't know why they do that, but it's false.
I don't think.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. He's not what people portray.
Yeah. No. And he also did not have long hair because even in the Bible it says Jesus' hair was. I don't believe if it was long at all. They say it was short because it was against God to have long hair. It says it in the Bible. So that's where the opposition comes. Whether he had long hair, short hair.
Yeah.
But I believe he had prior to I don't know. I could see him as a very strong man though.
So has Star tried to contact you since all this happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the thing, I think the video that you gave T, that I think the lady says that she was supposed to go back to Atlanta or something.
Yeah, that's I don't know. That's where Nature Boy is originally from. He's been evicted 6 times in Georgia, Duluth, Atlanta, a few other spots. He's lived in Virginia, I believe Newburyport, yep, Indiana, Philadelphia, New York, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Many locations. Many evictions.
So you think he's kind of keeping her up then?
I don't know. The lady said that if you guys listen to the recording, I mean, she said that her brother sent her money. So I don't know who her brother is. I didn't hear of any family.
Her brother could be nature freak.
Hmm?
Her brother could be nature freak, posing to be her brother or something.
I don't know, but she told me that like he never hit her because she is like a tough cookie. I'll tell you that much. For a skinny thing, that girl gets loud. She's scary. Because I don't hit women. I've never hit a woman in my life. I'm not gonna hit a woman. Like, you know. So, I mean, she was in my face screaming. I was just like trying to be calm in the moment, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm telling you right now, fabulous things are happening. And I just really am trying to reach out to any of the members of Coronation and let them know, like, you guys really need to think about your futures right now. Is he really worth being an accessory to the fact? Because any jury is going to convict you all. Any cult that goes down, look at the Manson family. Come on, think about it. They were all accessories. They all went down together. And I don't want to see that happen. And I'm very, very fearful of the other thing, the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Because I know that when a narcissist unhinges, why, oh my God, I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll tell you why later. I gotta go. How do I end this?
Here, I can try to remove you. Okay, there you go. Okay, so there we have it. We had our interview with Ryan. Now, I will say that he is not qualified. There's a lot of people in here that I've never seen before. I don't even know where all my subscribers are. They must be in bed. Because my subscribers would not be rude to a guest of mine. I mean, yeah, well, that's true. I mean, but we don't want another Jonestown. I mean, why would you want that to happen, though? I mean, they're all grown. If they want the Kool-Aid, then okay. I mean, that's something that it sticks with you. You don't want another Jonestown. I don't want to see that. That's horrible. Okay, lovely. Okay, how's come he's not qualified though? Because like he was in a cult, and I think that he's got that experience and he would know how to bring out, I mean, he would know how to go after them. And he has brought down pedophiles. I'm not rude, I just call it as I see it. Right, but you got somebody here who is like trying to go after him. And it's like everybody comes against him, and when they should be supporting anybody that wants to try to bring him down. I mean, anybody that is spending their own money and their own time to try to bring somebody down, you can't knock them. I mean, you think he's like low-key trying to set up his own cult? That don't even make sense. That's a conspiracy right there. I think what it is I think some people might, feel some kind of way because he went and got Star. But, Star, she's a liar. She misled a lot of people and made them think that she was going to help Ryan bring them down. So I don't understand what everybody and it's the couple of people that are subscribers to me in here that they're for Ryan. It's the people that, I think you guys are from O'Neill's channel. I like whatever his name is. One Neil. Am I saying that right? But I don't. I think that I don't think he should go after him. I think he should at least try to say, hey, at least you're trying. Nobody else is trying to do anything. I think I would hope that people could just come together and work together to bring this freak down. Why aren't we working together to bring him down? That's what people like Nature Freak wants. They want division. They want people to come apart and not work together. Exactly, Lexus. I don't understand. Because I know this isn't my subscribers that are hating on him. I know it. I don't even know where my subscribers are right now because my subscribers have been wanting to talk to him. Danae, you're in here. Lexus and I think 2 people that really like him are in here right now. Okay, Dino says, we're just pressing him. Sasha, relax. We don't want Nature Boy, but who knows if he's worse. Not indulging the festivities of the Father calls. Press him. He could be the same. No, but trust me, this guy is not the same. He's trying to go after Nature Boy. Okay, how did he offend Black people? I don't get it. How did he offend Black people? Dino is Star. Yeah, because Dino, I've never seen you in here before. I mean, all of a sudden you're in here now. I hope you ain't that crazy nut, because you. I like him too. I like him too. And if Dino is Star, why doesn't she just come in here as herself? I don't get it. Yeah, none of us should feel offended in any way. He's not said anything, to offend anybody. He's not said anything to offend Black people. He's not said anything to offend anyone. He's just trying to help people. He's trying to help. Okay, tell me what he said, Dino. What has he said that's offensive? What has he said? Nobody's telling me. I keep asking. Aria, she said the same thing. What did he say? Well, I keep trying to put the link out here, and it's not showing up. Do you guys see the link? I don't see. You haven't heard what he said. No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Tell me what he said. What did he say? The only thing I've heard him say is Nature Boy needs to be taken down. We need to go after Nature Boy. He's asked you guys for help. Have you guys reached out to try to help him, to help the ladies over there? He said nothing. Right. He said nothing. Other channels have been trying to discredit him. Exactly. I mean, for whatever reason, it seems like, okay, well, if you don't trust Ryan, you need to give him a chance. Okay, Aria, I've asked you like 10 times now. What did he say? What did he say? Because as far as I can see, he's been trying to help people. Exactly. I understand they don't want help. I can't answer what. They try to spin Star going off on him and his response or action to the situation with her. I don't think he really said anything. I think it was her going crazy on him. We all heard the audio. Okay, Dino. For one, I told you he's said no black men are in support of taking down Nature Boy. Okay, well, what is being done? Okay, he's a white guy and he's trying to take him down. What have you done? Do you have a platform where you're trying to like expose him and take him down? You don't. That's what it is. You don't know him. And I think that's why a lot of people feel some kind of way, because you just don't know him. It's hard to trust people when you don't know them. I get that. I get that. But you guys have to give him a chance. You got to just give him a chance, because you're going to have to do something to trust somebody in order to bring this guy down. Do you guys want Nature Boy taken down or not? Because he's brought down other child predators as well. And he's not going to stop. I mean, people can hate him because he's white all they want, because he's a white man trying to help. You can hate him. You can hate him, and he'll accept that. But he's going to keep going. Alexis, please don't tell my subscribers to shut up, because you're not my subscriber, okay? And you guys have done nothing but come in here and take over my panel. And I don't appreciate it. I'm trying to do an interview, and this is for my subscribers, people who do appreciate Ryan, and people who do care about him and are thankful for what he is doing. Because what are you doing? What are you doing, Aria? Are you doing anything to try to stop Nature Boy? Because he's trying to do what he can do to help. Nature Boy ain't going down without carbonation. Carbonation is not in support of Ryan. Of course they're not. They don't want to go down. Of course they're not going to be in support of him. Okay. You're still not telling me, though. You're not telling me what he's saying. I don't think he says anything offensive. And if he does say that he doesn't feel like black men are helping the cause, because maybe he feels like that you guys are just calling him the white devil. Are you calling him the white devil? Because that's what I'm getting from him, is that he feels like you guys think of him as a white devil when all he's trying to do is help. So do you not think that's offensive? And so when he comes back and says, well, I might be white, I might be a white devil, but I'm doing my part. I'm trying to do what I can to help. And it doesn't seem like anybody else is trying to help. Exactly, Alexis. We all have to do our part and expose this and keep, we have to keep our feet on Nature Boy's neck. I don't care what color you are. Do you not think that in heaven that God is going to look at you and see what color you are? He don't see color. This racism and this hatred towards each other, this is Satan's doing. He wants you to hate each other. He wants to divide people. And you need to stop letting that happen, because it's not conducive to your soul. Do you believe in God? If you believe in God, stop hating. Love people. Dino, I'm on here trying to unite people, not divide them. There's no sense in people hating each other, because in heaven, there's not going to be. There's God, he's going to look down on that. He don't see color. I don't anyone, he needs to take responsibility of his actions. But all I see him doing, honestly, is trying to help. Behind the scenes, I see some of the things he's doing. So and I don't see what he's doing that's not, helping. Lovely says it's not about white. Okay, he's explained to you that he was in a cult. His father he was very honest. He was in a cult. His father was the leader of that cult. No, we shouldn't hate anybody. You're right. And you're right on that. She says Nature Boy isn't solely carbonation, is all of the members. Carbonation isn't turning. The convictions are going to come from illegal things they did to the government. But why does it have to be that way, though? Why can't it be for other illegal things they're doing? I get the fact that they're not going to turn. But I still say, give this guy a chance. Give him a chance and see what he can do. That's all I'm saying. I say give him a chance. I know all you guys are not from my channel. You guys came over here to rob my my interview. I'm not angry. But I want us all to come together. You're right, Aria. God sees everything. Of my actions? Jeez. All right. What did I do? What did I do? They do. I get that. I get that, Madria. They do. I don't think they love him, because I heard they talk about him behind his back. So, but yeah, I don't believe they'll turn on him. And I think they're scared of him. I don't think they love him. I think it's just like a fear thing. That I don't know, but he was going to he was going to play the audio for us, and he was going to give us all that information. Okay, Lexus says he literally is just helping. If Ryan isn't there, is more awareness, good or bad? It's being exposed. Exactly. There, you can go right on Google, and it's the church. Hang on. Let me see. Hang on a minute. If you look on that video, it tells the name of the church. If you go to Instagram, he tells about his father. He shows a video on Instagram about his father's church. But what information do you want? He's not going to tell you anything he's doing in the background. He's not going to tell you that information. What? So he can go and so that Nature Boy can find out? No. Area, I've been on Bigo a couple times to kind of run my mouth to Nature Boy before he blocked me. And I can tell you here now, I seen a couple of the videos he did. He didn't say anything bad. What is it that he said that offended you? That's what I don't get. What did he say that offended you? Do you understand why people are saying that you're star, Dino? I understand why they think you're star. He's not giving any info, Sasha. His excuse is he can't talk. So he's been on here talking. He's on here talking about all the things he needs to be talking about. How to spot cults, or what you can do if you have a family member in cults. Talking about God. That's what you need to do, is be praying for them. Those are things he can talk about. But he did give a couple of hints on things that he's doing, but he's not going to come out and tell you behind the scenes things that he's doing. If you're having an investigation on somebody, would you come out and just tell everybody your business, what you're doing? No, you don't have to believe him either, Dino. You don't. IG is Instagram. I don't believe they're going to turn either. I don't think they're going to turn. That's why he's trying to take other measures to get him. Believe me, and he's working with people, certain high people that I'm not going to sit here and tell you what he's into, but I've seen a couple things that he's doing. And I can tell you, he's working on it. Trust me. Drop what link? Oh, Ryan's. No. If you want to go search up his IG, you guys can go do that. You guys are not my subscribers. I am not even going to tell you that, because so you can go over there and like harass him. No, that's not right. And look how you guys are treating me in my own my channel. Dino says you're not offended because you're not black, Sasha. Okay. Are you star? You can't keep playing the race card. Eventually, you're going to have to just give that up, because I'm going to tell you something. Like I said, in heaven, there's not going to be color. If you're racist, then you're the racist person, not me. So I don't want to hear that. Don't say because I'm not black. I haven't never hurt. I've never suffered. I've never been through anything in my life. I've never experienced the loss of anything, you know, because I'm white. My life is just perfect. No, you guys have got to stop with that mentality. We have to come together. And that's what I'm trying to do. If you guys are not for that, then why are you on my channel? I'm here to bring people together. And you all obviously want that. I mean, you guys want to be brought together. Do you not? Or else you guys wouldn't be on here. Thank you. I appreciate that, Madria. And the area says he goes live on Bigo, offending a lot of. Well, he did say he's not going to go on Bigo no more. And if all you're saying is he's offending black people, but you're not telling me what he's doing, then I kind of have to kind of look at you sideways. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, I was talking about yours respectfully. Oh, my IG? You want my IG page? But why do you want my IG page for? I mean, I don't mind to give it to you, but I would like to know why you would like it. For real. I mean, why would you want my IG page? He hasn't said anything bad about black people. Exactly. I think you guys are just the ones who are saying that. I think you have a problem with him because he's white. And you're not subscribers of mine, because my subscribers, they don't have that mentality. They're loving people, they're caring people. And they're all about trying to bring everybody together. If it's not about race, then why do you guys keep saying he's offending black people? He's offending black people, but you're not saying how he's offending you. And then he's constantly being called the black devil, or I'm sorry, the white devil. Why does he have to be called the white devil? Because he's trying to help people? And you guys are kind of looking at him like you suspect him of something, like he wants to take the black women and make them. That's not his intentions. His intentions is to help you guys bring him down. So why can't you work with him instead of calling him the white devil? That's my point. Dino, let me tell you something. If you are Star, you are not God, okay? There is a God in heaven who loves you, and there's people in this, and not in this chat, but that subscribe to me, who will help you. But you're going to have to be released and repent and turn to God and get rid of that demon that's inside of you, girl, because that's all I can say. You are loved, and there is a God, and it's not Nature Boy. So, Dina, where can we find information about his father's cult? On his IG page. The only page he has is his IG page. He's not out here trying to make money. He's not asking you for money. I cannot bring anybody up because I'm trying to share my link and see, you're not getting it on this end. Lexus, can you tell them what I've been having trouble with here, trying to share my link? It took me forever just to get Ryan up here on this because my link wasn't working. Okay, well, you know what, Dino? Listen. A lot of people have been calling him the white devil. And I think it's sad to be treating people that way. You know, you don't treat people that way. You don't want to be treated that way. And he don't treat you guys that way. He don't get on Bigo and he don't say anything to anybody. If you guys were to sit and really talk to him and you see behind the scenes what he's doing, you guys should be thanking him, not bashing him, not calling him names. I'm just saying. I think him and the other bloggers, everybody, they need to come together, not be having fights. He said he has white privilege and he has connections with, wait a minute. I haven't called him a devil, but he does say some very derogatory things, and I really think that he or you don't get it. I tried to tell him, and he blocked me. Okay, but what did he do that was not appropriate? What did he say that was not appropriate? Area says he said he has white privilege and he has connections with TGE, FBI. He said it on Bigo. Well, I don't agree with this white privilege crap. I don't know. Maybe he's got a better life than a lot of people. Maybe that's why he said he has white privilege. And maybe he's using that white privilege to help these people. Okay? For me, myself, and I don't have white privilege. I wish, nobody has privilege. I mean, we all have equal opportunity. We all have the opportunity. I wish I had money. I wish I had connections. I don't know what this white privilege is. I really don't. See, now you're calling me racist. What did I say that was racist? See, that's what I'm saying. You're calling him a black or a white devil. Now I'm racist. When did he say he has white privilege? And some people, some white people, they think they have white privilege. They think that that certain races might not have the opportunity that he has because maybe he's white. And I don't even know that he said that. What do you mean, Dino? Give black channels credit too, though. How do you know that I haven't? How do you know I haven't? Do you know that I'm working with a lady and she's Black and her name's Tony T, and I go on her channel and support her all the time, and we're friends. I go over there, I support her channel. She comes over here, she supports my channel. Exactly. Okay, Dirty Icon says, how is it offensive? White privilege is real and he's using it for good, is what he's saying. You're slow, Area. Exactly. Bye, Area. Because I think that you're uncomfortable with yourself. I think that's what it is. And you're going to make everybody else miserable because you're not happy with who you are. How about trying to have some love towards everybody? Open your heart. But who cares if he said it? He didn't say anything. How is that bad saying that? I don't get it. Exactly. I mean, if you don't want Ryan to do it, then which one of you guys are going to step up and do it? Which one of the bloggers are going to step up and do it? Who's going to do it? I mean, is it easier for you guys just to come together and let us all love each other? Or is it easier for you guys just let's keep hate in our heart, you know? Dino says if Nature Boy goes down, he's going to want all the credit and clout from Black people. Like he's the only reason it happened. Like we don't care about those women when they're... Well, if he takes them down, yeah, you need to thank him. Do you see Star doing anything? Do you see Velvet doing anything? Do you see any of those men over there who are... You can't even call them men. You got to call them little soldiers, little minions of Nature Boy. Do you see any of them doing anything to bring Nature Boy down? Hi, New Impress. All I'm saying is we all need to come together. You guys need to stop hating on Ryan D. Wait a minute. So you think that Star, Velvet, or Malia will take down Nature Boy? What's not real? Yeah, you just said, Dino or Star, whoever you are, that not saying you don't support Black Channel, Sasha. I'm talking Ryan. He wants all the credit, like Black Channel. Like Black Channel's not doing anything when they are talking to families. Well, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what happened between Only and Ryan D. I don't know what happened. I would hope that they could come together and bring down that freak. I mean, people have got to stop fighting and come together. Yeah, and then Dino, you did say that I need to support other Black channels and that I don't do that, but I do. Have we forgot that he has been in jail multiple times? Are you talking about Nature Boy? Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. I just don't know what he did that was suspect. I think people started having an issue with him the minute he picked up Star from the airport. I think that's when people started hating him. And I don't even know why he did that. I don't know why. Because she's a nutcase. She needs to be in a mental ward. For real. I don't want credit for crap. I want to I don't even care what they do. Honestly, I honestly don't care what they do, because I don't feel bad for none of those girls over there, because you know what? They want to be with that freak. They want to be with him. You know what I care about? I care about exposing the demons in them. That's what I care about. That's what I'm here to expose. I'm here to expose those demons. Because you know what? All I can say is you guys need to come together and stop all this. Black Lives Matter is not for Black people. Do you know what Black Lives Matter is? And I'm going to be honest with you. That is a LGBT. Those people don't care about anybody. They don't care about you. Those people are, what do you mean you're not talking about me, Dino? You've been talking about me. Yeah, LGBTQ. That's who they are. That's an agenda from Satan. And you know what? I'm trying to tell you guys have got to there's people out there that do hate you. They do hate you. They're higher up people. They're not here for you. You have got to see this and then stop hating on each other. Stop hating white people or blame. You know what I'm saying? White and Black people, we need to come together, because there's something bigger out there that's dividing us. We have to love each other. We have got to love each other and stop coming against each other. And I know that some of you guys feel like Ryan is not for you guys, but I believe he is. I think if you guys could just give him a chance. Okay, it's I get what you're saying. I do. I really do. But do you guys think you guys can at least give him a chance? And not like, he said he was meeting with a member. Okay. Lovely says, I know exactly what it is. Tell that to Ryan, because he said he was meeting with a member. New Empress says, you need discernment when it comes to Nature Boy. He's very intelligent, but unfortunately he has issues. Yeah. He is very, very highly intelligent. Very intelligent. Yeah. I don't know. I want my channel to be about unity and bringing people together, not people being divided against each other. All right. That's what I want, Dino. I want us all to come together. I want you guys to at least, I mean, until, I don't know. I think but I don't know. I've not seen that. I haven't seen that. I've seen he has sent me I have information on my phone that he sent me. I know what he's looking into, and I'm not lying to you guys myself. So I do know that he is working behind the scenes. Okay. Lovely said, Democrats don't care about black people. And Ryan said, our people are in office now. That's racist. So he's saying that white people are in office? Is that what he's saying? That said our people are in office now. Unity is one thing, but a snake in the bushes is another. And then Dino says, that's all I'm saying, Sash. His intentions may be good, but I have no reason right now to believe that. But you know, Dino, you started attacking him right from the get-go. You started like attacking him like the whole time. Like you didn't even give him a breath. You didn't even give him a minute to talk. Like you were all over him, saying you were calling him a liar. Okay, so Royalty says, speaking of unity, how do you feel about reparations for the descendants of slaves? I'm not here. I mean, I think everybody needs to get what they deserve. I think there should be reparations for the people of the Holocaust too. I mean, anybody that deserves that, they deserve it. But that's not what my channel is about. My channel is about bringing healing, bringing unity, talking about God, and exposing the evil in Nature Boy. That's what I want to do. Okay. I believe you want unity, Sasha, but I just don't think you know the bullshit that comes with trying to bring in unity. I'm sure there is a lot of BS in trying to do that, but it has to start somewhere. You know, it has to start somewhere. And all I'm going to do is tell how I feel, and I'm going to tell the truth. And if somebody doesn't like the truth, then I can't help them. You don't have to listen to me, you know? The United States has already paid reparation to the Holocaust and the natives. Well, then you should get it too. That's one thing. Lots of people the Holocaust receive. This isn't what we're talking about, though. I didn't know they. Yeah, I mean, this isn't about reparations. This is about God and bringing people together and forgiveness and moving on. Weeman, if he thought that was an attack, then that was an attack, Dino. You attacked him. Area says, I saw the video of Star and Ryan. I saw the video of Star and Ryan. You mean where they were sitting in the car? Area? Madria says, no, this is about Nature Boy and carbonation. And my girl Alexis says, lovely, all will be revealed soon. You just don't get it just yet. Lovely says, and you're defending him from the get-go, dear channel holder. To shame someone who disagrees with you is not a good thing. Ryan did that. Open your mind and heart. Him from the get-go. I defended him by saying that I felt like I've said this the whole time. I never defended him, but I did say from the get-go that I believe Ryan's heart was in the right place. I believe that his heart was in the right place. Well, hey, ask him if he'll go. Okay, then Royalty says, I only said it because in order to forgive and move on, things like reparations would needed to just the Bible speaks on your Well, I think even if okay, so you want that's a touchy subject, and I feel like I'm being baited into trying to say something that you guys are trying to start an argument with me on. My thing is where God says to forgive and to move. You have to forgive people in order to be forgiven. And I'm going to tell you something here now. I'm not going to pay for the sins of somebody else that I didn't do. I didn't do anything. I love everyone. God is my Father and God is in my heart. I love you just like I love everybody else. That's all I can say about that. I mean, if you can't forgive, then that's something you have to answer to God for. No, I'm not here to argue. I enjoy hearing people's sides of things. Okay. Madria says, Sasha, his heart could have been wherever. It's about how he came off to many. Sister, don't put your head on the block for nobody. I'm not. I'm not putting my head on the block for anybody. I'm telling you that how I feel about how people came onto my channel treating one of my guests. Whether you guys like them or you don't like them, you can't just come at people like that. I'm trying to interview this person, And you think it's right to just come along and bash somebody like that? You're accusing him of all sorts of things. But what you just did, do you think that that's any better? Okay, whatever he said on Bigo, do you think how you guys ran in here attacking him, was that any better? What actions you got? He's saying about his white privilege. Is that what he said? Area? Is that what he said? Because I don't know what else he said. Royalty says, I love watching Sasha and Ryan D. I'm far from starting issues. I simply wanted to hear her views on things. Sorry, folks. I apologize for asking a question. Thank you. It's more to it. I'm trying to hear you out, Area, but you're not telling me anything. You're trying. I mean, you're not. I don't understand what he did, other than talk about his white privilege, and I didn't even hear him say that. Now, and I'm not saying that he didn't say that. I don't know, but you're not even telling me anything else he said. Dirty Icon, do you know anything that he said that offended people? Because I don't know what he said, and people are really upset with him. Why are you wanting to hear her views on when we are talking about a cult? Exactly. Lovely. But you pay for Jews, though. I care nothing about reparations. We aren't getting them. So does Star show up yet? Well, a lot of people think that Dino is Star. Dino, are you Star? Lovely. My Instagram page is empty. It's empty. The only reason why I created an Instagram page was to contact Ryan D and Star. And you can plainly see on my Instagram page that it's empty. You can look on Raina's Boutique. That's my Instagram. And if you're asking for Ryan's, I can't, I'm not going to give anybody his link because I don't want people attacking him. Just because I gave them a link, that's not right. You can't do that to people. Dirty says, I heard him bring up acknowledging his white privilege, but it wasn't offensive at all. He said he might as well use it for good. Ugh. Okay, so Area, how is that offensive? Because you're about to make me mad. And I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be calm. I'm trying to be loving. I'm trying to keep God in my heart. But I'm telling you what, you're going to make me mad. Because when you start making up stories on people that ain't true, then you got a problem. You got the problem, not Ryan D. You got a problem. Seriously. Lovely, I was just joking because everybody was saying that she was Star earlier. They were joking around. But I'm telling you, don't be making up stories on people just because you don't like them because you think they're the white devil. And be honest, that's what you think. Because if that's not what you think, then you wouldn't be on here making up stories. You're making up stories because you're not telling me anything he's saying. You're not saying anything that he's saying that was offensive. If you're talking about the white privilege, Dirty already acknowledged and confirmed that he didn't say anything offensive. Now, are you going to give Ryan a chance? Why did he hang up on you, though? That's what I don't get. I mean, where did he hang up on you at? I mean, were you yelling at him? We have to start learning how to talk to each other. All right. Well, I have respect for O'Neill. I have respect for Ryan D. I think they're both trying to. I think they had a miscommunication. I think they had words. I don't understand why. I don't know the full story, but I hope and I pray that they can come together and somehow, talk it out. And you guys should be encouraging that. If you guys are children of God, you should be encouraging them to come together and talk it out and work together to bring down this freak. Stop being here for the drama. Stop putting people against each other, because if that's what you're doing, you're not helping anybody. You're not helping Nature Boy. You're not because I don't know. I'm about to. I gotta stay calm. I've already been to his channel. I watch him not because if he's talking about Ryan. I'm not here for the drama. I don't want, if they're having words, it's just going to escalate if you guys are like feeding into that. You guys have to stop doing that. Let them work out their issues. Don't get involved in that. Don't get involved. Well, okay, but what are they doing? Wait a minute. Okay, what are they doing? He's been called the White Devil. So if he's being called the White Devil, he's probably saying, well, what is the black man doing? What is the black man doing then? If you don't want me to be involved and to help you, what are they doing? Yeah, I believe he is trying to help. I believe that his heart's in the right place. I really do. And I believe whatever's going on between him and the O'Neill, everybody needs to stay out of that. We need to stay out of that and mind our own business and not get involved and let those are men. Let those two men work out their own issues, But I'm going to tell you guys, I love everybody. Everybody's welcome over here on my channel. I hope you guys come back, but not being mean. Okay. All right, Area. What did I do that's offensive now? What did I say? What did I say? No. Oh, gosh. See, this is why we keep anger and hatefulness going around. We have got to let this stuff go and come together. So you're assuming that I was disrespectful. I'm totally not cut like that. He needs a real convo so that he can learn better ethics. Don't get. Well, he's Italian too, though. Have you ever tried to talk to an Italian guy? They're very. I'm trying not to, Alexis. Okay. Let's see. He is right. Black men aren't doing crap about this cult. Right. We all need to come together and do something about them. Well, about Nature Freak. I will come back. I could care less about Ray. I hope you do. I'm agreeing with Lovely. Aria, you can't even say how the man offended you. You can't even tell me how he offended you. Lovely, at least she's telling me that he hung up on her. At least I'm getting that far. Okay. Black people have been behind getting him locked up before Ryan. It's insulting for him to pop up and say what he doesn't know about. Well, you know what? I have to agree with you on that one. I believe that. I absolutely believe that. But I think he gets offended and he feels disrespected, like when people are coming at him and calling him a white devil, that he gets offended by that. That hurts him. I think that really hurts him. So I don't know. I think we should give him a chance, guys. Just give him a chance. If he doesn't do what he says he's going to do, then just all we can do is just keep exposing. Okay, well, that's true. Lily, black people also got him most of that news coverage. It's just none of the members want to go against. Yeah, none of them would go against him. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because they're going to implicate themselves if they do. Okay, he offended me by portraying. Oh, Lordy. Well, how do you know he ain't? How do you know that he's not going to bring down Nature Boy? Let's just see what he does. You know? If he's at least trying, the least we could do is support him, by saying, hey, good luck. At least wish him good luck. And Lexa says, no, you portray him to be that. Exactly. It's late, guys. He's just hoping one day at a time. Yeah, that's all we can do. Oh, lovely. So, because he called you a Democrat, that's offensive. Come on. Yeah, don't think of him as an enemy. Just say, hey, let's just hope he can do something and let's just wish him luck. Let's not. He called me a Democrat. That is offensive. I know. I'm getting tired too. Yeah, don't be sensitive, lovely. Don't be sensitive. It'll be all right. Well, I will tell you guys before I get off of here because I got to get ready to go. I'm exhausted. I'm not feeling good. But I will tell you, I love you. God loves you. Let's stop the hate. Let's come together. Let's support each other. Yeah, everybody get out of your feelings. Stop being sensitive. This is 2021. What the heck? And people are still feeling bad. Just let that go. Let's all get together, and God's coming back soon. And I'm telling you, he's not going to see black or white, Asian or purple, yellow. He's not going to see that. He's going to see your soul. He's going to see what was inside your soul. If you had a loving heart, he's going to see all that. All right. Do you want me to tell you 8? What? Yeah, he'll be back on. He might not be back on. I mean, because when he does, everybody's going to come over here and attack him. Except for my people. If my people were on here, you guys would have had a really hard time because my people would have went off. I'm telling you. My subscribers, they would not have, they must be sleeping. I know what you think of Ryan. I know what you think of him. But can't you give him a chance? I'm just saying, give him a chance. Thank you, Lexus. What do you think of him? I already know what you think of him anyway. All right. Yeah, dirty. Yep. Thank you, lovely. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. Please. You don't have to just like him from a distance and just wish him the best and hope I have faith that he can do something. I hope he can do something, but we're going to see. I think they're going to be hard to take down because like everybody's saying, nobody wants to give them up. That's right. Give it up to God because God will take care of it. And if he wants Nature Boy to be taken down and if he wants Ryan to be the one to take him down, he's going to lead Ryan. He's going to lead him. And if not, then believe me, God to get him someday. He'll stand before God one day. Believe that. We all will. Ryan is getting the bag just like Nature Boy. Ryan is not wanting money from anybody. Ryan is not asking people for money. That's right. He's going to fall in front of God. That's right. Yeah, he has. As far as I know, he's got money. He's got money. He's been taking his own money and paying for this investigation. So yeah. I think Madria, I think you are star. What do you guys think? Story red line, wet bag. These people are reaching. Yeah. He's not. He's telling people, I don't want money. Don't. I'll spend my own money. That's right. I think he is doing. I think Ryan's doing it because of God. I think he's being led by God to do this stuff. He really wants Nature Boy to stop. He was in a cult himself. He knows the damage it causes to people, and I think that hurts. It hurts like the way it hurts us. What those girls are going through, it hurts him. He's not a white devil, you guys. He really isn't. He's pretty cool. He's just like a tough Italian guy. He don't mean no harm. Don't insult her like that. No, I was just messing with her. I wish I could have a couple of you guys come up here and talk, but there's something wrong with my link. I can't put my link up. Like, I can see my link when I just now pasted it there, but I guess you guys can't see it. Instead of bashing Ryan or any content creator, how about we pray on it and delay those feelings for God to handle? This stuff is bigger than us. We got to have faith and love, whenever distorting evil. Yes. Hi, Redbone. I wish you were here. All these people came in and attacked Ryan. People that's not even subscribed. I felt so bad. Yeah, I agree with that. Let God handle this stuff. I posted a link for Ryan, but it didn't post. Okay. Oh, I guess O'Neill is saying that Ryan D is a victim too of his dad's cult. So I don't know why it's Ryan's responsibility to take down his father. That would be hard for me to do. I mean, I think we all would have it in us to want to bring down, or even if it's somebody that we love. But I think that when you're in a cult, it's hard for anybody to want to turn in their own family. I don't know. I don't know the full story, but I do know that I know he was against his father's cult, and I know his father put him and his mom through a lot while his father was running this cult. And I think he was young. I don't think you can hold him responsible for what his father did. People tend to forget these content creators are human like the rest of us. Everyone has their own struggles, hurts, pains. Why push somebody to the edge when all they want to do is help? Yeah. Right. Well, like I said, I think that's just like a thing of egos, like between two men. That's why I want to stay out of it. I don't want to get involved in that. I'm going to pray for them both, that they can come together and work it out. We should have at least someone else is joining in to take down this monster. Yeah. My nature boy. Yeah, I mean, I just wish that they could like talk things out and work things out and come together, because this arguing amongst ourselves, it's got to stop. It really does. I believe that Ryan probably had to do some like participate like in the drinking and partying and stuff. Yeah, he may have, because I think when you're in a cult, you have to, because we don't know what happened if he didn't. But then again, I don't know. I didn't get that far with my interview because you guys kept interrupting and saying things you shouldn't. See, I could have found out this stuff, you know? Now I'm going to have to explain to him, well, these people that came on here and attacked you were not my subscribers. I think the issue is everyone wants the title of who did it the most to end a cult instead of saying, let's all combine our resources to take this cult down. Nature Boy has unity with his followers. We don't. Exactly. And that's what that's what they're counting on. And there's so much division anyway, and it shouldn't be that way. Let's see. He left though. You did what was supposed to do. You did what you were supposed to do. He left. I don't blame him for leaving. I'm going to keep following you. I'm your subscriber. Well, I mean, I think you guys follow me because you guys know my heart. I think you guys can feel at least that my heart's in the right place. And I would just hope that you would like try to give Ryan that same kind of, whether you support him or you don't have to support him, but at least say, well, good luck. Or, I don't think we have to make it about, we don't have to make up stories on people. We don't have to like call them out of their names and then accuse them of trying to open up their own cult. That's crazy. Oh, thank you, my dear Madria. Oh, keep following you. Let's see. I appreciate that. I do know nature. Yeah, but Ryan also is putting his own money on the table too. So yeah, I think the thing I know for a fact that none of my subscribers, that was pretty, I like only or whatever his name is. I like him, but the fact that he had a lot of his subscribers come in here and try to like take over and do that to a guest of mine, that's not right. None of my subscribers would ever do that, ever. You better go check, O'Neill. It's one thing to say things about Ryan, but you all, because you had him on your channel, is stupid and petty. Yeah, I mean, you just don't have that's like me saying to all my subscribers, hey, let's go over there. Because we don't like who he has as a guest. And let's just attack his guest. It's not right. But I'm not going to hold that against him because, like I said, we have to show love towards each other. And that's all I'm going to say. I love him. I love Ryan. I love my subscribers. And if that's what we got to keep saying to each other, we got to use love, not hate. If you guys agree with me, put agree in the box down there, because you guys don't agree. There's 29 people in here and nobody agrees. Lexus, I know you agree. And Redbone, I know you agree. Okay. All right, then. No hard feelings. All right. There's no hard feelings. I'm not going to be angry with O'Neill. Yeah, I'm all right. Okay. I was initially happy he popped up, but being that I've been working and studying about human trafficking for years, he should have been willing to listen. He wasn't. He was name dropping actual what? Give it to God. No need to mix feelings where mixed emotions are. Yeah, I agree. Let's all just be happy. Let's all be, if we love God, then we have to love each other. That's all I can say. And I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to see about going over to O'Neill's channel because I'm going to ask him why his people attacked me or attacked my guest. Actually, O'Neill is not bad. No, he's not bad. I don't believe he's bad. You could have said something about Ryan telling people to not subscribe to O'Neill. Okay. The thing is that at first I was going to try to kind of like unite them or something, or try to get them to talk. But then I stopped myself and I said, no, that's between them. I'm not going to get involved. And so whatever they had to say to each other, I'm not in any way trying to get involved. That's between two grown men, and we need to pray for them that they can come together. Because they were talking at one point, weren't they? I mean, because I don't know the full story of what happened between them. So, yeah, I want to stay out of that. I don't want to get involved. But I do pray that they can come together, because I do believe if they work together, they can bring that freak down. I think they could honestly bring him down. So, yeah. Peace, lovely. Tell O'Neill no hard feelings. I'll probably send him something later. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Don't put my head on the block for nobody. I would not put my head on the block for anybody. I'm just saying, give the man a chance. Give it. All I'm saying, you don't even have to give him a chance. Just at least wish him luck. Just say good luck. He's not out here to start no cult. He's not out here to start. I don't even know what everybody's accusing him of. But I do know his heart. I believe his heart's in the right place. And I'm going to keep saying that. Because that's what I believe. I think it is. A bum either. That's where considered. Well, I think they call each other bums and liars. I don't know. I mean, we just have to let them deal with that. And his subscribers shouldn't be getting involved. I know my subscribers don't get involved. I mean, my subscribers are about love and unity and bringing each other together. So that is not putting my head on the block. I'm not in no way putting my head on the block. I don't understand how you're saying that. I just think that they need to come together, and I'm staying out of it. Just pray for them that they can I hope they can come together, that they can make up. Let's hope they can make up. Maybe they can talk. They have to stop talking about each other maybe and just come together and just talk it out. I don't know. All right, guys. I love you. I will talk to you tomorrow. She's saying if Ryan is fake, then you could potentially fall with, I think. I don't fall with nobody. Okay? I'm saying I believe his heart's in the right place. Just because I don't think he's, what do you guys, a white devil, that doesn't mean that I'm a ride or die. Okay? I am definitely thinking that his heart's in the right place, though. And if it turns out that it's not, then it is what it is. That's something he'll deal with God, not me. And I'm not going to be held responsible for somebody else's actions. So I don't be putting my head on no block. But until he proves otherwise to me, I'm going to continue to say that I think his heart's in the right place. Right. Exactly. Exactly, Alexis. All right, guys. I love you. I don't even know if I can be on here tomorrow. I've been up all night. We'll probably all be sleeping in tomorrow. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Love ya. Have a good night.